Air signs, what's up? Welcome back into your elemental reading. I hope you're doing amazing whenever this reading finds you and connects with you. We are going to be looking at the next 7 days ahead, where your energy is at currently, what is it attracting, any advice, guidance, and messages. Oh, and I didn't say that this isn't going to be your regular general elemental reading. We are going to do a love reading. So I'm doing love readings for all the signs this week because here we are in June, which is the 6th month, and in numerology. Well, we know that 6 is ruled by Venus, and in numerology it represents love, feminine energy, balance, community, right? I get children with that energy too. So yeah, I was like, I feel like it's very much aligned for me to do love readings at this time. I started the other ones on the 6-6 portal, which is still energy that we're transiting right now, and we will continue to transit it. And now that I'm thinking, we'll have another 6-6 portal on 6/15, June 15th, which will be the new moon in Gemini. So that could be a significant new moon for you. Make sure you go and check out the full moon reading I did in Sagittarius. I do new moon and full moon readings for the collective each month with the moon. There's channel spreads for that. So yeah, the last one was the full moon in Sagittarius. So make sure you go and check that out if you feel called to. And so yeah, it's so funny. I was just filming water signs reading, and my little mechanism that holds my phone on my tripod stand literally like snapped. So I was like, well, I guess we'll go back to the old the other way that I was recording. So you're the only one who got to switch up right now. So something could be switching up for you, my dear Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis, right? Oh, and Gemini, happy birthday, because here we are in Gemini season, right? So and I'm also recording this video on June 9th. And today is significant because Jupiter and Venus are conjuncting right now, or in conjunction right now. I'm in the sign of Cancer. And so all the astrologers have been talking about just how romantic this transit is, how it's bringing so many shifts and renewals when it comes to our loves and relationships. So I feel like, yeah, it's so aligned for us to do a love reading. So we're going to see what this Venus and Jupiter conjunction is bringing forward to you to bless you as far as in the love department. So I'll specifically be looking at romantic love, but whatever comes up because love shows up in many ways. So maybe this reading will be telling you to take more care of yourself, right? Focusing on self-love. So this could be self-love, familial love, friendship, right? Our friendship relationships. And then, of course, it can also be romantic. So we're going to get into it. We'll get the overall energy for the next week ahead using the Moonology, going with the tarot to get the main messages, clarify as needed. And then I also have the tea leaves for us to get what the fortune is for the next week ahead. So yeah, and this is a general reading, so make sure that you take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a timeless reading, so even if you're not going through these transits with those who will watch this in current time, just take it as it resonates. This is the energy that came forward to you and found you with this reading. So just trust and believe in that. So may this message be in your highest and best good. May it align you on your highest timeline where you are deeply fulfilled in love and in life. And may I be a clear channel for these divine messages to come through for you. Okay? So let's get right into it for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What is the overall energy and love for this next week ahead? The overall energy and love for this next week ahead? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this card, this is interesting. Nothing will come of this situation, babe. We're going to have to get the tarot and see what the clarification has with this card. But honestly, when this card comes in a love reading, it be giving that there may be an end of a relationship that is coming, or there may be an end of a relationship that needs to happen, right? Because this relationship isn't going to bear any fruit. This is a void, of course, moon. It's void, right? There's nothing there. But also, if you've been having heavy worries when it comes to this relationship or this situation, it's saying that you have nothing to worry about, right? So it's one or two ways this card can come. But on the bottom of the deck, I am seeing that you and your loved ones are safe. So it could be the latter, right? Because maybe you've been worrying about something not working out. And with this new moon in Cancer energy, or this Cancer energy period, I think of the family, right? And I was saying that the Venus and Jupiter conjunction is happening in Cancer, right? So it's saying that maybe if you are wanting to break off a situation, and let's say y'all have children together, or you share a home together, or you're even married or something, right? And you're worried about how this is going to upset your life, your children's life, or anyone else who may have their connections to this relationship, and saying that everything is going to be okay. Or if you are having any worries or doubts about this connection, is saying that the worries are baseless, right? You and your loved ones are safe. There's no worries to have here. But let's see what the tarot has to say, and then see if I could get more of a story. So air signs, what is this nothing will come of this situation for the next week ahead, the next 7 days for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What's the energy? What do we need to know? What is coming in? Messages. Is that too many? How many is that? Yeah, that is too many. Messages for this next week ahead for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Next 7 days in love. What do we need to know? Oh my gosh. What is going on? These cards is flying out. Next 7 days ahead, what do we need to know? With this Queen of Swords, and I see this Page of Wands, it's giving communication. We'll stop it there. Oh my God, this is way more cards than I thought. Way more cards than I thought. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me slow it down, because I didn't know. But look at this double Gemini energy coming out with the Lovers and the Magician here. We have Two of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, Eight of Cups, Hierophant, the Devil, the Tower, the King of Swords, the Magician. So we do see a partnership here with this King and Queen of Swords here, and especially with this Lover, and for the Devil, right? So we're seeing a very strong partnership that does exist here. Now this is a lot of cards, so give me a minute to kind of pick up on this energy. And you also have 5 majors here, right? So half of your spread is major arcana. So let me start on the top row. We have Two of Wands in reverse. You may have felt like you made a misstep, right? You chose the wrong way to go. Or maybe this is just very indecisive energy. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Just the way that I'm looking at this Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands, and they're facing towards the future, because when I see both of these cards, this is communication for me, right? The Queen of Swords with her Ace of Swords in her hand open, right? She's open to receiving some type of clarity, some type of communication, right? I feel like she's even open to changing her mind. Yeah, with this Page of Wands, it just seems like they're not, well, I guess they would be on the same page facing the future, but it's just that both of them aren't necessarily looking at each other, right? And even as we look at the King of Swords, he's facing forward and she's facing to the right. This is a choice to walk away. You're considering a choice to walk away. Yeah, because with the Lovers here, maybe you learn something, maybe you find something out. And yeah, and so maybe you may be regretting a past decision after you learn something. Okay, and so maybe this is communication that someone else tells you about the person that you're dealing with. Because with this Page of Wands, and you're both here as the King and Queen of Swords, it's like this is giving third-party interference, right? This is someone I don't know. This could be gossip. This could be something that you heard. Um, that has you considering just walking away and leaving this situation altogether. And nothing will come of the situation. Hierophant. So yeah, y'all could have already been in this higher level of commitment, or maybe there being a lack of no commitment, and there just kind of being entanglement with this devil energy here. Yeah. However, y'all are very much connected with the lovers and the devil. So maybe you thought you could walk away from something, but something has kind of pulled you back. The Tower, the King of Swords, the Magician. Or if you're the Queen of Swords and you left this King of Swords, he's literally like having a whole shift and change. This has literally rocked his world with this Tower card here. Wow, this is very interesting energy. Hmm. Maybe this person you were in relationship with was dealing with some type of addiction, some type of toxic traits, right? Something to that effect. But something is changing here. Something shifts. I don't know if this is you walking away. And that kind of gives them the strength to kind of get clear and level headed and to be able to make any adjustment, to do something different. Or maybe this is even you, like unchaining yourself from whatever this situation was because you recognize that there wasn't going to be any growth, right? And you walking away could have caused a major tower for you and the other person. Yeah, so like I was saying, like you were worrying about what's going to happen to you and your children, right? With the Hierophant here and the King and Queen of Swords, this could be like a marriage or just a very committed relationship where children are involved. And you're just worried about how this would affect others, right? Or maybe you just were very much considering, because the Queen of Swords, she's able to think about all the different things. This is Libra energy here. Let me get some clarification. That's a clarification on this energy. Nothing will come of this situation. Next week ahead in love for the air signs. Clarify this energy for me. What's this energy? Yeah. I see lipstick on a pig, artifice, denial, cover up, trickery, superficiality, foolishness. Look closer. Yeah. So you were able to clock that something was like toxic, something wasn't right here. Something wasn't right here. Like you went forward in a situation to find out, like, okay, things can't grow here the way that I seen because maybe whatever toxic trait, this could be you or them, it could be both of y'all. Sweating like a sinner in church, guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, integrity needed. Yeah, this King of Swords is going to want to confess too late because, like I said, I feel like you're going to hear information from another person. Right? But even with the sweating like a sinner in church, maybe this isn't something that can even be trusted. So you want to do your due diligence on that. But I do see one horse town, boredom, monotony, small-mindedness, branch out and move on, novelty needed, right? So it is saying that you need to kind of move on from this energy. Come to Jesus, truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Wow, what a story that could be. Maybe you walk away after hearing something, after learning something. You learn something, you hear something, you find out something about your person or about this relationship that has you like make the choice to just leave. Like, so go ahead and check out of it. But this other person is masculine. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Like, hold on. I didn't know you was just gonna up and leave like that. They're like, can't we talk about this? Can we have some truthful communication? right? But we do see reconciliation. So there can be an energy where things can be worked out. And with this Three of Wands energy on the bottom of the deck, I think there's still going to be more to come, even past the next 7 days ahead. This energy is like, I don't know. I'm like, and the only cups energy that came out is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so it's something here that you need to check, that you need to look closer at, right? Make sure you're not being deceived by whatever this information that you're learning. Make sure that someone isn't deceiving you in that. I'm like, okay, let me make sure I press record. I'd have been like, oh my goodness. Um, yeah, but with this magician energy, it's like the choice is going to be yours again. Whether to like leave things done, or try again. Yeah, because you're gonna get an offer. Like he's gonna come in really sweet, or they're gonna come in really sweet. Hankering, temptation, adore, intimacy, proposal, message of love. You'll be receiving a message of love after kind of this inner. I don't know what you're transversing through, right? But there's something here about choices. There's something here about like, um, yeah, there's something here about choices, moving forward or staying. Should I stay or should I go? Is this going to work or is it not? But with this magician, even if this situation does not work out, you have all the tools that you need to move forward and to get what is yours, get what you desire, bring that into your reality. Come to Jesus. So it's saying if you don't know what to do, at this time with this situation, surrender. Know that you and your loved ones are going to be safe no matter what. The choice is going to be ultimately up to you. I see the Queen of Swords and King of Swords as energies that make decisions from their logical mind. But with the Lovers here, it's like also pay attention to your heart. What is your heart also communicating to you? But yeah, definitely use your logical mind to discern. Or you need your logic and your heart to really discern clearly. But there is some type of artifice here. There is some type of fakeness, guilt here. I don't know what this person could have done, right? What you could have done, what was told, but there's something. So I don't know if it's on their part, on your person's part, that something happened, or yeah, some type of deceit, some type of toxic behavior, or whether this person who kind of inserted themselves into the mix is the one that's kind of being toxic and trying to like, make things seem different than what they truly are. So make sure you're just open to having like a conversation. Let me see if I could get real clear. What is nothing will come of this situation? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they tried to take you out your power, but that's not going to work. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so maybe you do need to free yourself. Nothing's going to come from playing small, from thinking that you don't have the resources that you need to move forward, that you don't have power and control here. But with this Queen of Swords, I feel like that's kind of known. So yeah, it's going to be up to you. Whatever is happening this week, you are going to be receiving some type of communication, and you just want to make sure that you use your discernment and talk to the person that it's about, okay? Like somebody could tell you something like, okay, but if this is your lover, have an open and honest conversation with them before you just choose to walk away. Don't just choose to walk away because you heard something, okay? Be a grown up and like really communicate and get to the bottom of something, and then you can move more intentionally with purpose, okay? Air signs, air signs, air signs. Sheesh. what is going on? I'm like, I feel like earth, earth and air. The love is interesting, but we know that when one door closes, another one opens. That's all that is, right? So if you do need to close this door, just know that more possibilities and opportunities are available for you, okay? So let's see the tea leaves for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do they need to know for this next week ahead in love? Oops. Next week ahead, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, so when you like, it just tells the algorithm that, you know, people is messing with my stuff, and they're liking it, and they'll promote it more. So if you don't mind, okay, so let's see. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So you're going to be protected here, okay, from any negativity, and that's why you and your loved ones are safe. We were seeing you're very much protected. You may be seeing spiders. Make sure you're not killing them, okay? Mountain road, you are on the road to success. So you're still on the right path, whether this is going to include this person or not, right? You're still making forward movement, and that's what matters. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so don't do something out of anger here. Like you get upset, look at this lightning in the tower. Or you'll be sorry, okay? Because once this tower hit, it may not be so easy to rebuild, you know? Pale, time to get out of a situation. Oh, wow. And it says nothing will come of this situation. So yeah, it may be time for you to just move forward. Get out this one horse town. You've gotten all that you could get from the situation. Firecracker, excitement. Some of y'all are excited to leave. Like this has been a long time coming, and you know for sure, like, yeah, deuces, I'm out of here. And lastly, we have Peacock. Beware of great pride, okay? So make sure you're checking your pride or others, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that is what I am seeing for your next 7 days in love, earth signs, air signs. If you have earth, you may want to check out that elemental reading. Yeah, and so check out your other elemental placements. Make sure you watch the full moon and Sag reading. Check back for the new moon and Gemini reading, which should be up by June 15th. And yeah, so I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.